In the midst of the roaring 20s, a time of flappers, speakeasies and jazz music, a future leader of the free world came into existence. On June 12, 1924, George Herbert Walker Bush was born in Milton, Massachusetts, to Prescott and Dorothy Bush. A time of unprecedented economic growth and social change, the 20s provided the backdrop for the early years of this future president. Bush grew up in a life of privilege, his father a successful businessman and later a senator. But the young George didn't rely solely on his family's wealth and status. He worked hard, excelled in school, and showed signs of the leadership qualities that would later define his adult life. Upon graduation from Phillips Academy, he enlisted in the Navy on his 18th birthday, becoming the youngest naval aviator of the time. After World War II, Bush embarked on a journey that led him from Yale University to the oil fields of Texas, where he built a successful oil company from the ground up. His public service career began in 1963 when he became chairman of the Harris County Republican Party in Texas. He went on to serve 2 terms as a U.S. representative from Texas, ambassador to the United Nations, chairman of the Republican National Committee, chief of the U.S. Liaison Office in the People's Republic of China, and director of the Central Intelligence Agency. In 1980, Bush aimed higher and ran for president, but lost the Republican nomination to Ronald Reagan. However, Reagan saw the value in Bush and chose him as his running mate. Together, they won the presidential election, and Bush served as vice president for 2 terms. In 1988, Bush ran for president again. This time he won, becoming the 41st president of the United States. His presidency, though only a single term, was marked by significant events including the end of the Cold War and the First Iraq War, known as Operation Desert Storm. Despite these successes, a struggling economy and perceived lack of connection with everyday Americans led to his defeat in the 1992 election. After leaving office, Bush remained active in public life, working with former President Bill Clinton to raise funds for victims of the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami and Hurricane Katrina in 2005. He also saw his son, George W. Bush, follow in his footsteps to the presidency. On November 30th, 2018, George H.W. Bush passed away at the age of 94. His life was a testament to the belief that one can rise through the ranks through hard work, dedication, and a commitment to serving others. In summary, George H.W. Bush's life and presidency were marked by service, leadership, and a commitment to the American people. From his early days in the Navy to his time in the White House, he dedicated his life to his country. His presidency may have been brief, but his impact was significant. His legacy, a reminder of a time when politics was less divisive and compromise for the good of the nation was more than possible. It was expected.